Hey guys, this is iSithKills, otherwise known as Nick, and today we got a full-on tutorial on Ameliorama 2. And the reason why I want to do this tutorial is this is like a self-explanatory, basically Easter egg, but my first run took 5 hours. So this guide is going to be an efficient guide, what to upgrade, what to concentrate on, and just to make your first run a lot more smoother. When you first launch in, you're going to have this little prompt menu that's going to ask you to adjust your settings, and this is where you can adjust it to normal, hard, whatever you want to play on. But also have a tutorial which we'll go over now. This tutorial is only going to give you the basics. It's not going to give you like what to concentrate on or anything, but it's good to know. So this map has nothing in common with the classic ones. Here you have to collect resources in order to upgrade your base and your character. Wood, the stone, and the iron are common resources of all players. Gold, emerald are personal ones. And what I didn't know in my run is that each soul box is stationary, and you can earn each one of those resources at one of the 4 soul box locations on the battlefield, which we'll go over. This map is cut into 2 parts. The battlefield is where you'll find the zombies, and the safe zone is where you'll be able to progress during the game. In the battlefield, the zombies spawn continuously. The basic round system doesn't exist anymore. Health or HP of the number of zombies will increase as you progress through the game. You will find pedestals which allow you to buy ammo, a shield, and an extra life. The one in the middle is the extra life. Obviously the one on the left is the max ammo, and the one on the right is the shield. A teleportal is also spawned, just one. This will allow you to go into the safe zone. Now you can buy more portals, which I don't suggest, to be honest. It's just a waste of resources because you only really need one, but to each his own. There's a lot of books in the safe zone. They will serve you to upgrade your base and your character. You will notice that you will have the choice to buy with classic resources or with emerald. There is any difference except that you can buy what you want with emeralds, either for the base or for you. For the weapons, you can only equip one weapon. When you buy a weapon, you have bought it for the rest of the game and can choose it whenever you want. This is also good, just by the way, for giving you free max ammos, because you can switch back and forth to the weapons, and when you do that, it gives you a full ammo stock. Each weapon has its own level, which can be upgraded by killing zombies. When you level up, you attain an emerald. And when you start actually with a weak gun, and you have to level that one up to level 1 before you can even touch the books. In order to upgrade your character, you will find a skill tree. When you buy a skill, you can't lose it even if you die. This is where you get jug, this is where you get stamina up, this is where you get speed cola, all your perks, and also get damage increases, which is important. Then you also have the laboratory, which also gives you kind of like a specialist, in plain sight, a temporary boost in speed, or a max ammo. Very useful. I like using the invisibility one for the boss fight. This is also kind of like last priority. You can do this right before the boss fight, or maybe 10 or 15 minutes before the boss fight as you're gaining materials. If you die with an extra life, you will become invisible through zombies' eyes for 10 seconds. Also, will keep all your gold. Nice thing about this though is that the life is right in the middle of the arena, which we'll go through, and once in that 10 seconds you have more than enough time to go and buy it, or at least get to a safe position so you can buy it quickly. If you die without an extra life on you, you will not be able to play for 30 seconds. If you are solo, you have 3 chances. In multiplayer, the game will stop when all players are dead. So if you die without a life 3 times, the game is over. Now when you first spawn here, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find the little squid thing that kind of flies in the earth here, and he's going to drop you your first emerald. Took him a little bit to come, but what you're going to do is you're just going to shoot this little guy here. And there we go. Didn't work the first time. And he's going to drop you your emerald. Go ahead and pick that up. This is a safe zone. In the safe zone, that's a little bit of an upgrade from Ameliorama 1, is you actually have the capability of buying the shield, an extra life, or a max ammo. Plus you have the books. When you first start off, you're not going to have access until you get your gun to level 1. So that's first priority. As you can see, the only one you can access is the middle book here, which is the base book. First thing we're going to want to do is upgrade the rank. When you first enter the battlefield, you want to be very careful, because sometimes they wait for you at the, kind of portal area. They can get you stuck. One thing you want to keep in mind is that there's soul boxes everywhere. You're not going to get those soul boxes until you level your weapon up to level 1. Once you have the resources, hop back in the teleporter. As you can see, I got 100 wood and 100 gold and 1 emerald. What I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade my rank here. First thing we're going to do. And we might even use our emerald for stockage. Or actually, you know what? We're going to use our emerald for weapons, just so we can get our weapons quickly. So since we have that set up, we can't get a weapon yet, but the thing I'm going to recommend is you getting the shield right away. Even though it's going to take all your gold, you got your melee. One-hit melees give you the resources just like ammo, and if you need ammo, you can go ahead, once your gun is level 1, switch from back and forth to the gun you bought to give you free ammo. Melee is definitely a great option. You just want to be careful when you do it. Just make sure you do it like maybe 3 or 4 at a time, because as you can see, you got spawns coming up. So if you have no ammo, you just need 30 to get ammo. Okay, so go ahead and use your melee ability as you see fit. Once you do level up to level 1, the first 2 soul boxes you're going to have is your gold soul box, which is going to be on this corner, and you can go ahead and fill it up when you're working on your level 1 gun. And then on this corner here, you have your wood, and this is always going to be wood, and this is always going to be gold in that top line. Later on, your soul boxes for iron will be right here. Then your soul box for stone, which will be your next upgrade, will be right here. So just keep that in mind and kind of use that for your advantage. Anytime you're full on resources, as you can see, I have 100 wood now. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my stockage. It's important to concentrate, obviously, on getting the difficulty as higher as fast as possible, because that upgrades your weapons. But once you upgrade this to level 5, and when you upgrade your weapons to level 5, then you're pretty much boss fight ready. Everything is kind of optional from there. Well, I mean, obviously you need to upgrade your stockage, but these 3 are pretty much the ones you need to upgrade, along with getting all your perks. Now the name of the game is to get that gun to level 1. While you're doing this though, it's a good idea to fill up these soul boxes as you see fit. Just like I said, you want to be as careful as possible. These soul boxes, when you first start, will gain you about 62 resources before you actually upgrade in rank. So, but it gets higher and higher as you upgrade. Once you do get your gun to level 1, now the rest of the books will be able to be interacted with. And once you do get enough resources, go ahead and hop into the book. Next thing we're going to do is go ahead and upgrade the stockage. Another thing we're going to do is go ahead and grab our weapon. And you want to grab this weapon as fast as possible as soon as you upgrade a starting weapon to level 1. That's the reason why we use that emerald right away. So once we had enough gold, we were able to buy the kill pack. Since we upgraded the difficulty in our base, now we're receiving 125 for resources instead of the 60 or whatever we were receiving at first. We got full resources, so the next thing we're going to do, and keep in mind, like I said, you'll always want to upgrade your rank as soon as possible. So always concentrate on that, and we're going to also upgrade our weapons. Alright, we got some resources to spend here, so the next thing we're going to do, go back to the middle book here. We're going to go ahead and upgrade our enhancements, which is going to give us our perks. Now the enhancements is going to be the book on the left. First thing we do is get Jug. So we get a little bit more health. Now the health only gives you an initial bump of 50 health, but every time you upgrade it, it gives you a little bit more. All right, we got some full resources here. So what we're gonna do is hop back into the portal. And we're gonna go ahead and get a weapon. But first, we're gonna go ahead and upgrade our stockage here, which you can use an emerald or you can use materials. Here, I'm gonna decide to use an emerald, and we're gonna go ahead and pick up the weapon as well. And here, I think I'm gonna use this emerald as well. Go ahead and pick that up, and keep in mind, like I said, anytime you buy a weapon, it's always available to you, and you'll also be able to basically get ammo. We're also going to go ahead and pick up we're going to get the damage perk later, but we're going to pick up the munitions perk now, which will give us more ammo in our ammo stock. As you see, my gold is a little bit lower than the others, so I'm going to go ahead and work on that first. And since we did upgrade our base, we're getting now, this is the third upgrade, we're getting now 250 materials instead of the 120 it was before. And we're getting close to when a Margula spawns, so just keep that in mind, because this is when he usually spawns in. And then also, since we upgraded to the third upgrade for the base, we now have access to this soul box, which this soul box, as I said before, gives you the stone. Alright, our resources are full, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at what we can do. We want to get to rank 2, we don't have enough yet, so we're going to save on that. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some perks. So I'm going to go ahead and get the damage perk, and we might go ahead and get stamina. Okay, we'll get this perk. Now we just need 1,000 wood and 1,000 stone to upgrade our rank again. So we just need to grind for that. Alright, we got our 1,000, so we're going to hop into the portal and we're going to go ahead and upgrade our base. And we're going to go ahead and upgrade our stockage. And we might as well upgrade our, I think our sprint speed here, or duration, might as well. And since we're getting close to having all our perks, I think the next thing we're going to upgrade is our enhancements. Time to grind. On second thought, I may not upgrade my enhancements just yet. I might, since the material is more on weapons, I might use my emerald for the weapons at this point. Alright, we're not maxed out on materials, but we are pretty high, so let's see what we can get. I think we're going to go with enhancements, which will allow us to get additional jug, which is kind of what I want. So we'll go ahead and spend for that as well. And we might as well upgrade our munitions so we can get to speed cola. And the next thing we'll concentrate on is getting to rank 3. Back to the grind. Alright, we're pretty maxed out on gold, almost maxed out on wood and stone. So let's see what perks we can get. So I think we'll go ahead and upgrade our sprint and our, maybe just our sprint for now, and we'll do sprint shoot as well, just to get rid of some of our goals since we're maxed out. You never want to stay maxed out. Alright, we got our max wood and stone, so we're going to go ahead and upgrade our rank, and that will make it, the zombies more difficult, but we're going to get more resources every time we fill a soul box. And as you can see right there, since we did level up, we opened up another resource, which was iron. Alright, we do have quite a bit of resources, so let's head back into the portal. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and upgrade our stockage. And we're also going to upgrade our weapons. The reason why we want to do that is we want to get to the dark ray gun fast as possible, which is weapon level 5. Materials are full again, so we're going to go ahead and head inside the portal. And what we're going to do is we're going to get a few more perks, but before we do that, we're going to upgrade our enhancements. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade this, run back to the book, and we're going to go ahead and get the regeneration, I think, and we're going to get the damage increased to level 2, and I don't think we have enough for munitions or cherry, so we're going to have to grind for that. Keep in mind that since you did upgrade, there is a new resource on the field, and that is iron, and the iron will be right next to gold opposite side. Now we are full on some resources here, so we're going to jump into the portal. Now I want to upgrade my base to rank 5, but since we don't have enough iron, I think we're going to take a little bit of a detour and upgrade how we earn the materials so we can get more materials. So we're going to upgrade the wood per kill, the stone per kill. We'll also do some time, I think. But yeah, I mean, this is not a priority, but if you find yourself in a situation where you have a lot of material or a lot of one material you need, go ahead and use the materials that you're maxed out on things you normally would spend that would help you gain more materials, and that's what that book is. All right, maxed out again, so I think we'll go ahead and get some perks here. We'll go ahead and maybe upgrade to our munitions. Maybe second thought we'll do tortoise and we'll do munitions just so we can get to our cherry is what I'm thinking. We're still a little bit off to get to rank 5, so won't take too long, but we just need a little bit more material. All right, we are maxed out on everything, so what we're going to do is we're going ahead and upgrade our base to the last level. I hate when I press that button. I hate that button so much. So we're going to upgrade our level to max rank. And then all we need to do now is upgrade our storage. And upgrade our last weapons upgrade as well so we can get our dark ray gun. Back to grinding. Alright, we got enough, I think, to upgrade our storage here. And as you can see, since we upgraded level 5, the boss fight is ready. We just need 10,000 stone and wood, and then also 2,500, I think, iron to get to the boss fight. But we still need to upgrade our stockage, which is what we just did. And we still need to upgrade our weapons. So still got a little bit of grinding to do, but at least we got the boss fight opened. Alright, we're maxed out again. So what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade our enhancements. And that will allow us to get additional jug. And let's go ahead and pick up speed duration. And in the boss fight, you get 100 health automatically. It's like a glitch. So I'm going to suggest you buying the death gold, which you lose less gold if you go down, just in case. And if you have extra gold, you might as well. And the next thing we need is the weapons level 5 so we can get our dark ray gun. Oh, and by the way, once you get to your last upgrade, level 5, you get 2,500 in resources, both gold, wood, and stone. And then I think you get 1,250 for iron. It's a little bit less. So we do have max resources. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop back into the portal. We're going to go ahead and get our weapons to level 5 so we can get our dark ray gun. Now the nice thing about the dark ray gun is you can either buy it with 5 emeralds or you can buy it with 10,000 cash. So if you plan accordingly, you can do this at the same time basically. And then we're going to go ahead and grab our dark ray gun, which is what we play for. This weapon is super OP and it's great. I mean, I love playing with this weapon. It's the best ray gun I've ever had. And what we're going to do here, since we do have plenty of materials, we're going to go ahead and upgrade the enchantments to the last upgrade so we can get full health and full perks. We're just not going to get any of the dead shot perks just because it's not really needed. And we're going to upgrade our laboratories a couple levels there so we can get our in plain sight for the boss fight, which I definitely suggest. Alright, we're pretty full of materials. Let's see what we can get here. And what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade our grenades so we can get our monkey bombs, which will be important for the boss fight. Definitely want to get those. And the monkeys is in the weapon box or weapon book, so go ahead and pick that up. And then the invisibility we do have unlocked, but let's see what else we can get here. I definitely want the grenades, so refund your grenades. Definitely want that. And that's a menu that's not really a high priority. Like if you have extra funds and you want like the grenade ability to get back, which is for your monkey bombs, I definitely suggest it. I would suggest at least upgrading that one from that book. Almost full on gold again, so let's see what kind of perks we can get. Not that book. It's gonna be here. Let's get the invisibility first. which is your specialist. That's that book on all the way in the right hand side. Enchantments is for your perks. So let's go ahead and get the regeneration here. And let's see, we got 3,200 left over. I don't think we can get anything else. The jump perk, by the way, you definitely want that one because it gives you the availability kind of like a jetpack. You can jump, if you get the first one, jump once high, or you can get the other one, jumps twice high, which is pretty nice. And what we'll do is we'll just upgrade the laboratory one, just so we can get 2 in plain sights instead of just 1. Back to the grind. All right, let's see what else we can upgrade here. I think we'll go back to our enchantments again, and we'll kind of get a little bit more perked out. We'll get some stamina up sprint. Let's get the, I don't think we need PhD slider. That's like one of the ones you kind of don't really need. We'll get the slow motion, because why not? Let me see what else we can. None of the headshot perks, because we have the ray gun, is really necessary. So I think we're pretty much good on the perks. But let's see here. Maybe we can get a little bit more shield resistance. That would help out in the boss fight. And like I said, this menu is not a priority. Like, this is something you can do right before the boss fight if you have some extra funds and you don't mind grinding a little bit more to upgrade a few of those items. Like the shield health especially, and the refunding the grenades is kind of what I would suggest to upgrade in that menu. Alright, we're full again. Let's see what we got. I mean, we're all set up for the boss fight pretty much, but let's see if we want to get anything else as far as upgrading. We definitely want to get the 2 in plain sight, so let's pick that up. That's going to be for the boss fight. Yeah, let's see about our perks. I think we're, like I said, I think we're pretty much good on the perks, but we'll definitely get the jump one. The jump one, I think, is definitely useful for the boss fight. And since, you know, gold is pretty much easy to get, we can fill up a soul box maybe twice and, you know, be ready for the boss fight. Let's get a little bit of gold here, and I think we'll just go ahead and go in. We don't pretty much need anything else. And a little bit of cushion as far as gold is good, just in case you go down. Like I said, when you start this boss fight, it's automatically, I don't know why, but I guess it's just some type of glitch, but it automatically drops your health from 300 health to 100 health. So more likely you're going to go down, at least in the second boss fight. So just keep that in mind. You definitely want to go in with some padding, go in with you know, max ammo like I just did now, and yeah, you're pretty much all ready to go. On second thought, I think since I have 2 emeralds, I don't want to take that into the boss fight. I'll go ahead and spend that onto the resistance of the shield. Like I said, it's not 100% mandatory or a priority, but I definitely would suggest it. Now let's talk about the boss. Now, as you can see, the minute you spawn in, and on this run I didn't die at all, like it was flawless all the way, I think, until the second boss. But as you can see, I have 100 health and it's in the red. I don't know if this is, you know, on purpose or whatever, but it doesn't feel like it. I think this is a glitch. If it's on purpose, it's pretty mean to take away your jug. I mean, why'd you do all that grinding for if you know, if you don't get to keep your jug? But yeah, so just keep in mind that you will have a 100 health. As far as the attacks for the boss, now this attack you see right here is those little volcano things on the ground, kind of like in Horizon Rock. However, those things are a lot more dangerous than Horizon Rock. If you go close to it, it'll bring you to red. So just be careful, just dodge it as much as possible. And then she also has an attack where you just saw right there, where you saw a purple wall. That wall, if you touch it, will also kill you. She also has another attack where if you see on the bottom floor, you see all those volcano things. She also puts gas in that area, so if you go to that area, you'll slowly have tick damage. So those are pretty much the attacks you need to kind of worry about. She also has a attack where she'll shoot a white ball at you wherever your location is. So as long as you keep moving, you're pretty much fine there. But you know, if you do get hit by it, that white ball, it does bring you to red. So just kind of be careful. As you can see, I popped my in plain sight. I did that by accident. I think I meant to use my monkey, but I just fat fingered the wrong button. To do that, do a massive amount of damage though. So just kind of use, you know, your monkey bombs as necessary, and you know, just kind of pick the spots to kind of do damage. What I would suggest too is kind of like when we see this wall right here where half my playing field is gone. I will suggest kind of taking care of all the ads, then putting damage on, just so you can kind of get a brief window. But use your best judgment. As you can see, I haven't gone down yet. I still have the 100 health. That's going to change real quick in the second boss fight though. Once you do finish her off, you're going to have a little cutscene, and it'll kind of, you know, trick you into thinking you're complete. But as soon as a robot does his little shimmy dance, the second boss fight will start. Now this boss fight, I love the aesthetic of it. I mean, if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, I love dark maps. So just look how beautiful like the sky is. I just love the whole blue and purple. But pretty much you get the same attacks as you got with the first encounter. You just got to be careful, just like the same. As you can see, that's how the gas looks like. But there's one more attack that you need to be careful of, and it's the dragon from Grod Krovi. It's usually in the middle, but if you're on like the top corners of where she is right now, sometimes the dragon will spray there, or she'll have like another fire attack, like those mounds that will kind of, you know, pile up with the fire attack with the dragon. So just keep that in mind. Once you do see the dragon attacking, just stay away from the middle. Like right there, the dragon's attacking. I got to one right there. Right there shouldn't have killed me, but since I had 100 health, automatically that killed me. But typically, if you do get hit by the fire with a dragon, it will bring you to red, and you should be fine from there. But like I said, you get 10 seconds if that does happen to you, since you do have 100 health when you start this boss fight. But as you can see, since I did go down, it did give me my health back, which, as you can see, went down super fast there if you're in the gas. If I just had the 100 health, I would have been down. But since I did go down, it gave me my full health back. So, like I said, just be careful with the dragon attacks. That's the only thing that's really added in this boss fight, and you should be a-okay. And I just want to show you this attack. This was the white ball attack. See how she throws that ball at you and attracts you? If it hits you, it'll bring you all the way down to red. But just kind of be careful. You see that white ball, just try not to be in the same way. I think if you're standing in one place as the white ball shoots you, attracts you, or at least it seems like it does. But I just wanted to show you how that looks like. Here's again the dragon firing in the middle. As you can see, it's only in the middle, looks like. Sometimes it reaches the top corners if you're there, but if you're not there, it's really only the middle. And once you get pretty close as far as health, you can go ahead and pop your in plain sight here. I would have popped it a little bit earlier if I had two of them, but since I only have one, you have like maybe like 10% health, you can pop it and finish her off, make this part a little bit easier for you. But if you have two, you can do it maybe like 20% and finish her off, and, you know, make it a little bit simpler for you. If she teleports, nothing you can do. You kind of just gotta wait for her to come back, and be careful of the dragon, because that dragon is a pain in my butt, and she just needed the one shot. So GG's, you have completed Ameliorama 2. Congratulations. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this full-on tutorial. Hopefully it did help you guys out. Like I said, I just really wanted to take my 5-hour run and make it a lot shorter, which we were able to get it down by 3 hours. So I think that's pretty good, you know, considering how long the grind is. If I find any better strats, I'll try to update it. But like I said, if you guys liked it, don't forget to leave that like, and hopefully I earned your subscription, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys.